Happy Tuesday to all my State of Sorrel followers out there. So I'm really sorry it has been quite a while. I didn't go back and look, but I'm sure it's been over a month since I've done a weekend mashup. And I know it was a long weekend, so I'm going ahead and doing it on Tuesday because I had some free time tonight. And so went out and of course asked my followers what you guys wanted me to talk about and got some great topics. So first topic of discussion, which I knew this was going to come up. Thoughts on Johnny Football partying in Vegas last weekend. So here's my take on it. Yeah, it seems a little soon for him to be out in public and doing what he's doing. However, if we're going to sit there as the media and talk about every time Johnny Football goes to Vegas or out of town or partying, then we might as well just have a show dedicated for Johnny Football. I don't care what he's doing on the weekends. I don't care what Rob Gronkowski's doing on the weekends, and I don't know why the media cares so much what Johnny Football was doing last weekend. Yes, he was hanging out with Gronkowski, but if we were covering what Gronkowski was doing for the last couple weekends, I'm sure he was either in Vegas or partying somewhere. So this is going to get old pretty fast if the media decides that we're just going to stalk Johnny Football and be interested in everything that he's doing. I am not interested in what he's doing on the weekend. I will be interested to see what he does and how he performs in Cleveland. So until then, I'm shutting off any TV show or any article that talks about him partying because I do not care. Do not care. And if people care that much, then we should have our own reality show. Another topic of conversation is the NBA playoffs. So, not sure if you guys are watching these. You've got Oklahoma playing the Spurs, and you've got the Pacers playing the Heat. So, not a whole lot of surprise, I guess, with those four teams. However, I'm a little bit surprised that the Thunder have been beaten as badly as they had been by the Spurs when they were playing in San Antonio. I'm not so surprised about the Pacers based on their performance throughout the playoff. However, what I found interesting, the Pacers' star player forward, Paul George, came out and said that the Heat won last night's game 4, just all because of the refs, because they were shooting free throws. I'm sorry. I'm 25 and I'm not a professional basketball player, but I know a little bit about sports, and that game you lost last night was not because of the referees. It wasn't because the Pacers played poorly. It was because the Heat was on. And when the Heat is on, it's hard to beat them. And you can't say that you lost a 20-point game because of the referees. What I found funny / interesting was that Paul George was fined $25,000 by the Pacers today because of what he said about the referees. So I guess take it how you want to there. Other topic of conversation is Sean Lee tearing his ACL on the first organized team activity for the Cowboys today. Star linebacker, first day team activity, and you have somebody tearing their ACL. I'm not very surprised because, okay, I'm a Cowboys fan. Let me say that right now before I say anything else. That I don't know if I see the Cowboys going anywhere this year, just like the past couple years, based on, one, why the heck do you sign Tony Romo to an extension based on his performance the last couple years? Stupid. 2, their draft stock, and now, 3, their star linebacker being down for the count this year with a torn ACL. So I am a Cowboys fan. It's been tough. However, I don't agree with a lot of the decisions that they've made over the last year. So it's kind of not karma, but interesting. So this next question was a dare, and I'm not really sure I'm going to answer this. However, I want to read the question to everyone and see if I can get some reaction or some comments from people out there. The question was, dare you to talk about how Big Ben got suspended for 5 games for allegedly raping, but there were no charges against Ray Rice on a video beating his girlfriend or wife. Also, the Colts owner got nothing for his episode, but the NBA wants to fire the Clippers owner for the words that were said. Please explain that. So, I don't really want to touch this topic. I think a lot of you know why. I don't have an opinion one way or the other, but to say that I've said it over and over again, that the NCAA, the NBA, the NFL all need to sit down as a group individually and talk about punishment across the board. There's been multiple times in the NCAA where people have gotten punished over here for one thing and done the same thing over here and received nothing. Again, I think the punishment, if it happens to one person, should happen to everyone else. So, I'm not saying you can predict everything that's going to happen on the field or off the field, but you at least need to set precedent to yourself to take action as soon as it happens. And I have to agree with the NBA taking the action that they did against the Clippers owner. And it sounds like he's finally going to step down and sell his team. So I agree with the NBA there. I'm not going to touch the other subjects. However, I want to know people's opinion. And my thoughts are just that people need to sit down, set a precedent for themselves, and take action immediately when these things happen, and to do it fairly across the board. So sorry, I just noticed 7.5 minute video. Would of course love to know your comments and thoughts on everything that I talked about today, including the I dare you to talk about it question. So I guess I win. I talked about it at least. The Sean Lee incident with the Cowboys, Johnny Football, and partying in Vegas, because heaven forbid we need to know everything he's doing every second. And then the NBA playoffs. So, sorry again, it's taken me so long, but look, you just got an 8-minute video. I guess it's been a month, but signing off. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will talk to you next week. Bye!